I sing a lullaby, talk about no more, keep it under, talk about no more, keep it under, talk about no more, keep it under. Don't tell nobody how I look to separate, keep it under, don't tell nobody, keep it under, talk about no more, keep it under.
HiPipo is proud to present. Thank you to HiPipo and partners, and yeah, let's keep this going. We've created HiPipo has created an avenue that is championing and leveraging inclusion for all, especially the marginalized groups, just like we've seen, because it's the FinTech has been targeting women.
I want to thank HiPipo, #Include Everyone, Mojo Loop, all the technologies that were involved, women in FinTech. Thank you so much. It's really been an awesome opportunity working with you and giving us this opportunity to stand out as women. I've already struggled as a female engineer standing out in the men. It's really hard because the men have this background force of you can't be this, you can't be that. But you know, HiPipo has given us this platform to stand out as Kuzimba. You know, I am really super excited.
How did you know it was a nexus? Injarana manma mona malaya chisi bichitama na pondo ka monyigo zanna mondoza kala mata baby butti peregetia sika sika baby yomoko tukucha sisi dina musawala gete I sing a lullaby talk about no more keep it under. To cover no more, keep it under. To cover no more, keep it under. Don't tell nobody how I look to separate. Keep it under. Don't tell nobody, keep it under. To cover no more, keep it under. Don't tell nobody. Subisa you will pass by. Chisumoro zonje kwase wase wajanga. Mole mole. Akagero kanambi. Onaga malayo. Inyona dolango. Guri rojango mahomo nao. Muteko tucha. Garanti tucha. Kalamata. Baby yavuti. Peregetia. Sika sika. Baby yamuka. Tukucha. Tukucha. Sisi tiramo sa wala vinde. I sing a lullaby. Tugamba no more. Tugamba no more. Tugamba no more. Tell nobody. Tugamba no more. Tell nobody. Tell nobody. One more time, yeah. Tugamba no more. Tell nobody. Tell nobody, don't tell. When you know now, every day I talk, from the water. Evidence you know, all these days, oh, I don't make out. When you know now, every day I talk, when the water. Evidence you know, all these days, oh, no more. Keep it on the ropes. Even again. Keep it on the ropes. Just don't tell nobody, don't tell. No. Keep it on the ropes. Say to Eva, keep it on the ropes. Don't tell nobody. Keep it on the ropes. Hey, don't tell nobody, don't tell. Don't tell nobody. Oh, don't tell nobody, don't tell. Little secret. Little secret. Little secret. No, yeah. Don't tell. Say, oh, I got to make a comfort.
Blessed, big up, high people. Put it. Anybody got a lover in the house tonight? I know everybody has somebody to love, and we cannot exist without love. Let's do this one love song. Yes, you can love your mother. And send this song to everybody else. Tell them to love one another. You look beautiful tonight. I will love you every day. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 I will love you every day. Hey, 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 hey. I love you all. I've flown around the world a million times and seen a lot of places and faces, but I'm always back to you. My money on my mind, or anything that is by my side each and every day, but I'm always back to you. Loving all the times I'm around you, girl, you got me feeling like starting a new life. Even when I leave, I can see a bright setting in my own. Crazy how I feel about you. Hey, it's crazy how I feel about you. Hey, let me take you down to my hometown, girl. Every day I dream about around the world. You know how I feel. I love you every day. Let me take you down to my hometown. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. I will love you every day. Hey, hey. Come on, let's sing together. I will love you every day. Hey, hey. Beautiful, beautiful. Ever since I met you, girl, I had a chance to be the kind of man that you wanna take. So I'm coming back for you. It doesn't matter where I go, I'm already yours. Everybody else, I don't wanna know. It all comes down to you. I know the times I'm around you, girl, you got me feeling like starting a new life. Even when I leave, I can see how I'm serving him out. Crazy how I feel about you. Yeah, it's crazy how. Let's wake up and let me take you down to my hometown. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. I will love you every day. Let me take you down to my hometown. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. I will love you every day. Hey. I will love you every day. Hey. I will love you every day. Hey. Now my people at the back, let's go. I will love you every day. Well, let me take you down to my hometown. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. Well, let me take you down to my hometown. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. Well, let me take you down to my hometown, girl. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel, and I will love you every day. Well, let me take you down to my hometown, girl. Every day I dream about a brand new world. You know how I feel. Are you true love?
FinTech is presented in part and Level 1 projects.
Very amazing how the industry has evolved over a very short period of time. One time we are thinking of running an initiative like 40 Days for the FinTechs. The other time, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, together with other partners, joined us to support this initiative. Before we know, we are telling stories of hundreds of FinTechs that are transforming millions of lives using their innovations in financial technology.
As FinTechs, it is about fast, secure, and self-service.
The different players are getting to appreciate the need for regulation, and for that reason, enabling regulation for digital financial services.
Our API is available across Africa. If you're a FinTech here and you want to go to Nigeria, to Cameroon, to Liberia, to Guinea-Bissau, all these are operating countries. If you want to go and do a service there, we make it easier for you.
This allows different sectors to loop into different systems, because system needs to communicate.
Without it necessarily having to be, let's say, a customer of that bank, but if they have your credit, so it goes back to the APIs, you should be able to reach out to all those banks.
The HiPipo Women in FinTech Hackathon is one of those very few initiatives where you see women enthusiastically coming out to showcase their prowess and their ability to develop and design instant and inclusive payment solutions, as guided by the Level 1 project principles and leveraging Moja Loop as a blueprint.
My name is Kaitesi Ime. I'm from team Serenaded Wallet, and some of the things that I've learned from this program is that I've learned how to manage the projects, because like I'm the admin of the team. So we have an academy already. We have an online academy and it's ongoing, but we have been having challenges with managing our projects. We have like a lot of work, and we are not so many on the team, but managing our projects has been like so hard. And through this program, we've learned how to manage our projects even better. Basically that, and I've gotten to learn about other things in technology. I'm not like a developer or anything, but I've learned like some of the things in developing, coding, like in technology basically. Because of in one of our courses, we do technology for children. We teach them like the basics of technology, the things of programming, coding, but it has been a good experience and I've loved it so far.
We as Team Green Shares want to say thank you to HiPipo and its partners, Moja Loop Foundation, Modasbox, Crosslake Tech, and the Level 1 project, and also our generous sponsors, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
My doctor, your health, anytime, anywhere.
My doctor, your health, anytime, anywhere.
HiPipo is pleased to present 40 Days 40 FinTechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, as it continues to lead the way in advocacy for the creation and dissemination of technology that enables financial inclusivity. The 40 Days 40 FinTechs is shining a spotlight on those that are breaking down digital barriers and bringing millions more on the continent into the transactional space and transforming their lives for the better.
Tombale is a platform that enables fashion store owners pay for efficient advertising on the world's leading digital platforms like Google, Meta, and Twitter. You might be wondering why fashion. It's important to note that after food and groceries, fashion products are the second most traded items by small businesses. And then our vision as a company is basically to be the e-commerce enabler for 1 million small businesses by 2030. And that's one of the reasons that has informed our choice of fashion, because it harbors very many young and small businesses. And when you talk about these small businesses and the effects of the COVID-19, the growth of the internet, many of them have adopted the use of social media mainly as an alternative to doing business. But many of them are struggling to sell outside their social circles and also make payments to these platforms for paid advertising, mainly due to the limited payment options and the complex nature they are. Therefore, we provide a platform where these small businesses can list their products. We leverage technologies like machine learning to determine the best advertising option to generate sales for these stores, while allowing them to make payments using mobile money. Over the years, we have been able to help these small businesses receive over 18,000 transactions and are working on a campaign dubbed 100 Days, 100 Hustles, where we hope to bringing on board 100 new stores and helping them generate over 10,000 transactions over the course of the 100 days period. So you might be wondering, what is Tuambale, what we do? How do I sell on the platform? Some of the first, what I would call a pre-qualification is that you have to be dealing in fashion products, fashion or art products. You basically download our application, which is available currently on the Google Play, and then you can list or post the items you want for sale. And then these items are availed on our website, and are also available on the mobile application for buyers to make orders for these different items. So we leverage our team and our technology to basically do this paid advertising for you. And as we generate generate sales for you, you're in position to pay after you've actually made a sale from the platform. So you post-pay. You first make the money and then you sell. The state of e-commerce in Uganda is promising, though it comes with its challenges. Being somewhat a new industry, it calls for regulation. And one of the main challenges that the industry faces is being regulated. There's regulation that boosts, and there's regulation that boosts innovation, and there can be regulation that can suffocate innovation in the space. E-commerce is quite a promising and a big industry world over. But what happens is that how it's handled in its initial stages can kill or make it. Given the fact that right now the internet is growing at internet usage is growing at a very high rate, this has greatly propelled e-commerce, mainly running on social platforms. But now what's the main challenges that need to be sorted? First of all is the distribution infrastructure. Improving fulfillment at an affordable cost. Can these different e-commerce adopting platforms and businesses be able to deliver and fulfill orders to their markets, to bigger markets, because you can only go as far as you can fulfill. So that in a way has increased the cost of basically doing e-commerce. It's kind of slowing it down. But otherwise, if well regulated, or if a lot of consensus is pulled and a lot of knowledge is sought before hard regulation is poured into the industry, I believe some of these issues can be ironed out, or they can be looked at, so that we have a good environment to operate in that's well regulated, but also an environment that is cushioned to thrive and basically transform the economy. Because if we are looking at having 1 million people in the next few years, you like it or not, we may not have as an economy capacity to absorb all this population we may not have potential to absorb this, to provide labor for this economy. But if we harness the e-commerce platforms, we can be able to find labor for this growing population across board, leveraging e-commerce. So it is something that we should look at with caution, and when regulators come in, let them not look at what they are picking out now, but look at what they can pick out in years to come. Programs like 40 Days and 40 FinTech are a blessing to the technology space, and specifically to the financial sector. And when you look at e-commerce, we are driven by 3 pillars. That is a platform to list, logistics, and most importantly, finance. That's financial technology, to be able to collect these remittances by the buyers and also submit them to the sellers. So finance is key. If you cannot, for example, if you cannot collect revenue from Congo, you will not be, even when you have a digital platform, you can't sell to them. And platforms like these, where we get a lot of information and a lot of information basically about the best practices to use in financial technology, are priceless. And they bring enlightenment, they enlighten the population about these financial technologies. Many financial technologies that can be harnessed, that can be leveraged, partnerships that can be grown, that we can, as players in the e-commerce space, can leverage. Because you're going to, if we are getting to know about 40 fintechs and 40 innovations that are happening almost every year, that means those are very many opportunities. Those are very many partnership opportunities that can help us basically further the e-commerce space, because the e-commerce can only go as far as finance goes. And then some of the things that I would recommend for if such a program maybe can be boosted further, if we can have it maybe pushed further to reach the different markets that we would want to go in. Now, looking at the East African integration at the moment, now I see the platform is going into the neighboring countries in the region. As we push for the continent, such programs are our heads. They go before us. They are our eyes. They are our voices to basically push word out, restore confidence in the public about financial technology and its feasibility and its importance and value and adoptability. If you're a fashion entrepreneur or an art entrepreneur, for you to list on our platform, simply go to the Play Store and search for Tuambale, and then download the application. Go to the far right, create a store and list your products. Our team will make sure that your items are available to the thousands of potential buyers that will make purchases from your products. And if you're out there and are looking out to supporting businesses in Uganda that are by young people mainly, that's important to note, please visit tuambale.com. That's the number 2ambale.com. And then you can shop from a variety of selected, trusted sellers that we have in our community.
40 Days 40 FinTechs is presented in proud partnership with Crosslek Technologies, Modusbox, Mojaloop Foundation, Cyber POC Academy, and Level 1 Projects. HiPipo is pleased to present 40 Days 40 FinTechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, as it continues to lead the way in advocacy for the creation and dissemination of technology that enables financial inclusivity. The 40 Days 40 FinTechs is shining a spotlight on those that are breaking down digital barriers and bringing millions more on the continent into the transactional space and transforming their lives for the better.
My doctor, your health, anytime, anywhere.
My doctor, your health anytime, anywhere.
Bridging the gender gap is key to ensuring that we play a vital role in ensuring that the world achieves full financial inclusion soon. The HiPipo Women in FinTech Hackathon and Summit is part of the many initiatives such as the 40 Days for the FinTechs, the Digital Impact House Africa, the Digital and Financial Inclusion Summit. All these are run under Include Everyone Program that are geared towards ensuring that we champion women innovation in the financial space. And when the women-led teams gathered, it was nice to see their enthusiasm and hear their ideas.
I'm Musimeta Maria, the team leader of Team Affinity.
My name is Liz Kamgisha, and I'm the designer.
I'm called Nabulo Vivian Dorin, the developer.
My name is Femias Orishaba. I am a security analyst, and I'm part of Team Affinity. So our solution is agro fintech, and we have identified a problem in agriculture, especially where
which is a mobile application intended to help different women in their savings and credits cooperative organizations. So this project intends, for example, to help women in order to save their money with their circle, and also to keep track of their balances, and also request the loans from their circle. If you look at how the circles operate, they always save their money there, and it's only the group leader who always have the record. So the members don't have they don't have the record. So it's always difficult for the members to know which balance they have and which credits they have.
My name is Neza Charlotte. I'm a product manager for eMoments.
Hello everyone, I'm Nakabuye Emily Sonia, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of eMoments. So today we started the Women in FinTech Hackathon, and we are lucky to be part of it. So we came here to develop an application called PesaJet. This application is under eMoments. It's a business line or a product under eMoments. So this application has been designed so that we may solve the problem of school fees payments. So basically what this application does, it helps parents pay their children's school fees and avoid challenges that my colleague is going to talk about right now.
So what School Advance does is that it helps parents to pay their children's school fees in time. Usually, we have seen many children drop out. I'm not saying they drop out because of school fees, but it is a major challenge that parents are facing right now in Uganda. So we have come up with School Advance to help parents send their children to school for a full term without having to come back home to collect school fees. Because as you well know, when children are sent back home, they miss a lot. A lot of activities are going on, the children are at home. So when they come back to school, they lose interest. Their colleagues are ahead, they are behind. They lose interest, they end up dropping out. We want to develop a solution that is cheap for everyone, for every parent to manage. We are charging a very low subscription fee. As you know, if a parent pays school fees in installments, each time you go to the bank to pay, there are charges. But with our solution, you pay charges once. That's the subscription fee. It is just once.
My doctor, your health, anytime, anywhere.
My doctor, your health anytime, anywhere.
Music Awards. Yellow, We're ready. Show. Let's go. Fire, fire, oh. Gospel music, we fire, oh no. We no retire, oh. One my DJs so fire, oh number one. One man you get to Bombay. Katana you do what the chicky Bombay. Style you chicky Bombay, no. That's for me chicky Bombay number one. One man you get to Bombay. Katana you do what the chicky Bombay sebo. Style you chicky Bombay. Where they come in the beauty go. That's the beat to the floor. No matter what when the beauty go. That's so the beat to the floor. Oh no you kaya be controller. Yes wa be controller. Oh no you kaya be zungululai. Yakuziba Fire, fire, whoa. Gospel music we fire, whoa no. We no retire, whoa. Whoa my DJ. If you love gospel music, let me say it. One man you get to Bombay. Katana you do what the chicky Bombay. Style you chicky Bombay, no. That's for me chicky Bombay number one. Where they come in the beauty go. That's the beat to the flow. No matter what when the beauty go. That's the beat to the flow. Kalango, Dokuba Mugongo. Yes, you dance flow. What you say? Lights up your candle. Number one, Ebiruji Bionkorera. Number two, Nakayimba Nikuyimbira. Number three, Emikisano Fukirira. As a number, they know you say. Fire, fire, oh. Gospel music, we fire, oh no. Until we know it's fire, oh. Wait, oh my DJ, my DJ. One man you get me to want the chicky Bombay. Style you chicky Bombay, no. That's for me chicky Bombay number one. One man you get to Bombay. Got on you to want the chicky Bombay. Style you chicky Bombay, no. That's for me chicky Bombay number one. Where they come in the beauty go. That's the beat to the floor. Fire, fire, oh. Let's sing. We no retire, oh. Oh na 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 na. One man you get to Bombay. Chicky Bombay. Style you chicky Bombay, no. Let's go dance for me chicky Bombay number one. Where they come in the beauty cold. That's the beat to the floor. No matter. Ain't gotta see what Naga was the quiet people like this. Oh na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Oh na 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 na. What me say, what me say? I said Jesus had the remedy, Jesus had the no weakness for the enemy, yeah. Bam in the bed, and if you don't be better than that, then no one. Oh na 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 na. Blessings, hi people. My name is Lemixon. I love God by loving people, and I serve God by serving people. How many of you believe that gospel music is full of life? Make some noise for Jesus. Africa band more life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the HiPipo Music Awards. Pano when the power musi pam gazette people. Power musi pam Jacob Sadi Pienso Pacuchizipo Queri Level Safety Quevuri Upeni Pipe Quevupi Pakawato Penum Padava Pienso Pacuchizipo
Choba wesoka okusebalinze ndi wagume gwe buza bamanja munda bakusiriko tudde kubba mugwe linda wezulika ofuka katiro gwe kwata bukwasi kugwenjagala mubisi kwa ndicho guwomera buli akukombako njogera mazima pasi njikombako newompita mabbali manya kusooka yo kuba nina okulembera bonna babaddako no I'm not trying to grab your attention I already have that I got spice no Diana te ze njogera lumwate sikidamu tochanga ava muntamu ndi wa mululuse isako nzirya nswakula ne weziba ngumu buza keyo labe oba baliyo abaneri jamu bakomererwa dabo owulira abali befuula abaneri jamu mazima genga basirimba sigoberera nkulembera simanyirwa mbawuttula bonna bagamba yennyabo sagala basomesa mbamatiza woyagala okusembera nkubatiza tombuusabuusa sijubisa wensuubiza okukanda ofuuka tanca magezi amazalege mbakubisa okimanyi nkusinga tokirwanisa kyonna kyoli kyandi kyendi olemu okubanza tokikaana wonzeka amatima gukuzimba olumwa mukyenda emmere tegenda teri kyakola kanyamira makerenda
My doctor, your health, anytime, anywhere.
My doctor, your health anytime, anywhere.
HiPipo is proud to present the 4th season of the 40 Days 40 FinTechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, which is leading the way in advocating for technology that promotes financial inclusivity. Since 2020, we've profiled over 100 FinTechs, and our latest season is shining a spotlight on those breaking down digital barriers and transforming lives for the better.
This is season 4 of the 40 Days 40 FinTechs initiative. We continue to shine a spotlight on prime FinTech stories that are impacting millions and millions of lives across Africa. And today, we are coming to you live from Kabanyi, Luwero district, where we are interacting with AgriShare app.
I'm Chizito Vincent from Kabanyi, Luwero.
I'm Asinguza Kosea, an operator of the tractor.
I am Paul Zake, and I'm Managing Director and Co-founder, AgriShare Uganda Limited. We are a digital startup enabling farmers to hire and as well lend their agricultural resources in Uganda. We all know we have about 10 billion people to feed by 2050. We need 60% more food to feed this population. Our hope and major hope is within the smaller farmers. These are the farmers who are growing crops, rearing livestock in those villages, in the peri-urban areas. The challenge is that they are producing less. And when they produce less, it means they sell less, which means more poverty. They also eat less, which leads to food insecurity. There are many issues why that one rises. But one of the key issues where there is a gap is because they are lacking key agricultural resources. By agricultural resources, I mean land, tractors, irrigation pumps, or sometimes even connection to farm workers. If you travel from Kampala to Gulu, Kampala to Masaka, Kampala to Jinja, Kampala to Karamoja, you will see a lot of idle land lying on the sides. Who's owning this land? Is there potential to grow crops on this land? According to FAO, 70% of the land in Uganda is arable, which means you can grow crops. And 40% of this is lying idle. And this is how Agusha will come in. We connect the people who own these resources to those ones who want the resources. And we will do this in an innovative way. We have Agusha app, which is available on Play Store. You just download and be able to share, but as well access the resources.
Knowing about Agusha Uganda, I got no need from my friends who are talking about it, and they advised me to download an Agusha app, where I went onto an Agusha app, saw what some of the activities which they are doing on their app. So I decided to tell on my granny to be part of the Agusha app. We joined, we saw the services they provide, so we contacted Mr. Dinkins. From there they came and hired our land, where my granny is able to pay for us our school fees. My brothers and sisters are studying, and me also I'm studying because of the impact of Agusha, let me say. Because of the impact of Agusha, because they hired our land, now I'm able to go to school and study.
After downloading the app, we listed our tractor, so they had to hire us one of our machines, tractors, for plowing. So they hired us to plow 25 acres. So as of now, we are on the ground where we have so far plowed 10 and above acres.
In Uganda, we have over 40,000 active farmers who are using AgriShare platform. And these ones have transacted, we have over 50,000 transactions. And this one has enabled us even to further scale up. Currently, we're operating in entire Uganda, but we started off with a small journey of just 3 districts. And with increasing demand, we are expanding and being able to impact these farmers. But the potential is high. We have over 5 million farming households in Uganda, which means though we are still on 40,000 who are actively using, we have these other large farmers, large number of farmers who have potential to use AgriShare platform.
AgriShare has rented 23 acres from my granny's land, and now farmers are using it to plant cassava, plant maize, others are growing watermelons on this land.
AgriShare is of course financially digital, and also it's important to know that we have 2 categories of farmers. We have the resource users. These are the farmers who hire or rent services from our platform. And we have enabled these farmers to transact digitally through various ways. First of all, one thing which we started off even when we were just establishing was to partner with MTN and Airtel. We have integrated the Airtel and the MTN APIs within our AgriShare app. And that means that within the app, our farmers can be able to make payments within the app. That's very critical. That means somebody just hires a tractor, but also makes payments effectively, but also efficiently, but also in a very secure way.
I don't need to go to the office to request for services, but I use my AgriShare app to get services delivered by AgriShare Uganda. So I encourage my fellow farmers to also join AgriShare Uganda.
We receive our payments from the bank and sometimes from the mobile money. They should improve on advertisement, because for us, we were possible to download that app where we found the AgriShare company, but there is other people who are not capable to download that app, who are not having smartphones, who are in deep villages.
As I said earlier, there are those farmers who don't have smartphones and they use feature phones, and we have also taken steps to ensure that even these farmers who are not yet at that level of being very digitally smart, but they are transacting through AgriShare, for them to be able to make payments through the merchants, that's Airtel merchant, but also MTN merchant. Of course, they also have these other corporate farmers who pay through the bank. Those ones who come to the office, of course, they can pay by cash. But we have seen a trend where most farmers are paying digitally. And that's one is beneficial, not only to us, but also for the farmers, for them to pay easily, but also to receive, for us to receive money securely. There are many benefits from HiPipo 40 days for the fintechs, and the first one is the visibility. As fintech actors, the visibility is very critical, not only to get more business, but also to get those stakeholders who are much needed. That's one. But also, secondly, is that at the end of the 40 days, 40 fintechs, there is an exhibition which is done. This is provides an opportunity not only to share, interact with the other actors within the sector, but also to collaborate and also hopefully get more partnerships within other actors, which is key, especially in Uganda, where many actors previously were working in silos, but now we see more collaborations among the fintech actors. For details, visit www.agrishare.app.
Join us in this financial inclusivity revolution presented in partnership with Level 1 Project, Cyber PLC Academy, Cross-Select Technologies, Infitex, Ideation Corner, and the Moduloop Foundation with generous support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Follow hashtag 40 Days 40 Fintechs, hashtag Level 1 Project to learn more and get involved in creating a brighter financial future for all.
My doctor, your health, anytime, anywhere.
My doctor, your health anytime, anywhere.
I would like to thank HiPipo, first of all, on three fronts, for believing in women, for believing in young people, and for according them the dignity. There are times you walk into a learning space and people treat you like you don't know anything. You come maybe a few minutes late and maybe they make you really feel inferior, adding on sometimes already the self-doubt that startups already have. So I haven't experienced that. It has been home, it has been warm, it has been like we want to hold your hand along the way. We want to, how can we support you? How can we help you? I have not felt this in a long time. I want to thank you so much, HiPipo, the hospitality, the willingness to teach us. You've been online up to 2 in the night to submit something and someone is there to receive it and give you feedback without bashing you. I can't thank that. That's really priceless. So thank you very much. I wish this hackathon can be so more often, like quarterly maybe, to allow more people and then also reach in regional places in Uganda to give other ladies out there an opportunity. Thank you very much, HiPipo Foundation. You are amazing.
Give thanks to HiPipo and its partners, Moduloop Foundation, Cross-Select Technologies, Level 1 projects that they work with. Because I think actually even in the training, I've been told by the girls that they get the training from experts who are, giving them, world-class training from the latest technology. So I really appreciate that we have now our coders in Uganda who are young, who have world-class technologies.
My name is Timothy Kasasa.
And I am Patricia Atim.
And I'm Aretha Kebirunji, the team lead for Kanzu Code Ladies, and we're part of the Women in FinTech hackathon. and we'll be working on a solution that we believe will be really instrumental in supporting female artisans and female employers. We will be working on a web-enabled platform that will allow for small businesses to be able to submit bulk payments to individual mobile money subscribers. This could be payments for payroll, this could be payments for service providers, and in this way we are opening up mobile money payment solutions outside of just the person-to-person, outside the person-to-person space. And we think this is one of the ways that we can support a wider range of users, but also provide solutions that are available to small businesses, many of which are managed and run by women.
Hi, I'm Elijah Okello and I'm part of Team Hack Girls.
I'm Nachito Joanta, part of the team too.
And my name is Bukira Halima. I'm also part of the Hack Girls and I'm the team lead. We are creating a system called Paymet that will enable low-level entrepreneurs to be able to carry out transactions cashlessly, and they'll be able to save on the platform, and they'll also be able to borrow in order to leverage the opportunities, and they'll also be able to get their businesses insured.
My name is Alex Mokuva and I'm representing Yo Uganda.
I'm Vanta Shemerile, representing Yo Uganda.
My name is Kamsime Penny, representing Yo Uganda, and the project we have today, we are trying to see how more and more women can get to use phones for dial string especially, because one of the things we have noticed is that a lot of women have phones but don't know how to use them. So I believe that once we can counter that problem, then we can get more and many women to actually use the fintech industry. Use the fintech products. Then I believe this is a very good project because the new generation, if it is always with fintech and technology. Initially it was only technology, but now it's with fintech. So everything has been made easier. You can buy things online, and just use your phone. But without knowing how to use the phone, you won't be able to actually buy anything at all. I also want to encourage more and more women to actually get involved in the fintech industry. Some people think it's rocket science, but actually it's not. It's something very easy. You just have to have the love for it and the need. If you identify something, okay, this could actually help me in my business, I mean, why not go for it?
My name is Alfred Ochola.
My name is Winnie Sharma.
My name is Efrance Eunice Namugenyi. I am the team leader for the team mentioned. We called Kozimba Services, and Kozimba as a name is basically growth. Our team is developing a web application for businesses, business stores basically. Yeah, we have realized that most businesses cannot manage their cash flows. Yeah, they can't monitor their cash in or cash out. Yeah, so this web application has basically been made to help businesses monitor their cash flows, so that they can keep track of their cash in, and then monitor their expenses, and at the end of the day save money, probably for making investments or growth and doing many other things. So for women out there, I believe this system has basically been made by women, and any woman can do this in any building store. So we have just provided an opening for women to work.
I'm Isaac Semugenyi, and I'm excited to be here.
I'm Tusime Emere Queen, and I'm excited to be part of this.
Irembe Eva, I'm excited to be part of this. We are Team Time. We are here to develop a one-stop transaction for ladies. What women tend to do is they focus on the ones that can't wait, like food and shelter, and you find that they are short on educating their children. So with with this team, we are coming up with a one-stop transaction that will help women save for their children, so that they can also manage to get a basic education.
Zenino musajja kwenjakala Zenino musajja kwematira Omusajja oyo mulungi yasinga bonna abali wano Omusajja oyo ye Yesu Omusajja oyo ye Yesu Wala la 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 Zenino musajja kwengamba Zenino musajja kwematira Omusajja oyo yasinga Omusajja oyo yasinga Omusajja oyo atukumye Omusajja oyo atukumye Awululu mama awulululu Walala ngambya wulululu Awululu ngambya wulululu Kato jangu wano nawe oyimbe Kuba nze nne bigambo bimpeddeko
Onakambya bigambo bimuweteka Akambya bigambo bimuweteka Zenino mukyala kwematira Ono mukyala ono yanyirite Obukalo sibulira Zenino mukyala kwematira Tambula nze mulabe Omukyala ono yanyirite Yanyirite
Hawuluduna Hawuluduna
Yelelelelele Wamma bugalo sibulabako Obugalo banange sibulira Obugalo banange mubongeleko Abakalulu sikawulira Abakalulu mukongeleko Zenyina nono chengamba HiPipo tegese bingi Siya singa Siya singa Abawagira HiPipo muliwa Mukuba bugalo nga sibulabako Luno lunakuwa marwa kuchaguza Luno lunakuwa marwa kuchaguza Wamarwa kusanduka Obugalo bananga sibulabako Obugalo bwa HiPipo sibulira Luno lunakuwa marwa kuchaguza Gundi jango gamba abantu wano Awululu, 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 awululu Mama abawano awululu, awululu Mulimbano awululu, awululu Ate abawano awululu, awululu Bano balabika bakungu nnyo Nze mpulira njagala nakuzinamu Nanzirira oyo Yesu wange Akikoze olwaleero Akitegedde yimba awululu Awululu, awululu, awululu Awululu, awululu, awululu Akitegedde yimba awululu Awululu, mama awululu Awululu, mama awululu Awululu, 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 awululu
HiPipo is pleased to present 40 Days 40 FinTechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program as it continues to lead the way in advocacy for the creation and dissemination of technology that enables financial inclusivity. The 40 Days 40 FinTechs is shining a spotlight on those that are breaking down digital barriers and bringing millions more on the continent into the transactional space and transforming their lives for the better. 40 Days 40 FinTechs is presented in proud partnership with Cross-Select Technologies, Modusbox, Moduloop Foundation, Cyber POC Academy, and Level 1 Projects.
Very amazing how the industry has evolved over a very short period of time. One time we were thinking of running an initiative like 40 Days for the FinTechs. The other time, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, together with other partners, joined us to support this initiative. Before we know, we are telling stories of hundreds of FinTechs that are transforming millions of lives using their innovations in financial technology.
As FinTechs, it is about fast, secure, and self-service.
The different players are getting to appreciate the need for regulation, and for that reason, enabling regulation for digital financial services.
Jumo, as the service provider, is not regulated by Bank of Uganda. They are regulated by the microfinance institution. So the impact on the coming of the product to the market wasn't really directly facing Jumo. However, MTN, on the other hand, is regulated by BOU, the FinTech. So there was a lot of reliance in waiting on either a letter of no objection to say, the product you're bringing in the market is fit for the market.
We have the National Payment Systems Act and supporting regulations. But I think that also the Bank of Uganda managed the process of these regulations and the Act well.
The existence of the NPSA, the National Payment Systems Act, is a good one. The existence of the Data Protection and Privacy Act is a good one. The E-Signatures Act, the E-Transactions Act. So I think as a nation we have in a good space.
The FinTech industry is ripe. It is growing at a fast pace, and it is trying to catch up with the industries like in South Africa or Kenya and Nigeria that are a bit ahead. So with regulation, that increases the trust of the industry.
The regulator is very open to ideas, to discuss. They have said they will never stand on the way of innovation. And that's why if you look at the number of FinTechs that are being registered in Uganda, is above board.
The NPS Act, which brought a bit of standardization, which was wonderful, but it also raised the bar. Like, for example, there's now a financial bar that is required for you to operate.
If the FinTechs are not regulated, it can create a chaos in longer run. So we support the drive that regulators are taking to make sure that the FinTechs are regulated and proper KYCs and anti-money laundering steps are taken.
Regulations is what gives direction. It's what protects innovations.
We know everyone is trying. We know especially HiPipo and its partners are trying to lobby for a better environment and landscape.
How affordable is the regulation? Can everyone afford it? Can each and every single startup afford it?
How can we then reduce the KYC needed so that somebody who is transacting even less than 1 million Uganda shillings can do it quickly and easily?
When we're going through the NPS Act, they don't allow us to hold people's money for more than 48 hours, which I think is a good thing. So because people have expectation.
The nature of this, there's a lot of money involved, and these are unique products. It's important to protect consumers out there.
The requirements, they're so strict. If they could ease a little, you have to pay a lot of money.
Policies are not favoring us in the FinTechs because we are new. The things we are doing are new. We are innovative.
They're too restrictive, and it's going to impact the overall landscape.
We need to look at cutting costs for the local industries because the foreign investors have the money.
I believe we also need to look at the regulator side and how they are trying to create a favorable environment for all players.
They should set laws and regulations, or set of rules as they call it, for startups.
The level of confidence and trust is there because they have seen that we are actually being regulated.
Awareness and the transparency, that is what builds trust and confidence.
Especially in terms of recovery and in adherence to KYC.
They must be in a way regulated, because if you don't, then everybody will do whatever they feel like.
I believe regulation should be eased for people like us who are studying.
The World Bank FinTech states it that Ugandan population has more women than men. But this is also common in many other sub-Saharan African countries and broadly around Africa. But it's also sad that the women are the most unbanked within our regions.
Women are encouraged to take up digital financial services.
Whatever role it is, go on. That way you can get to the top.
Once you start bringing them into the businesses which are digitally driven, then it will also help us to drive more digital inclusiveness for these women.
When women participate in the financial inclusion, they provide more to their families.
Our sisters out there have their fears. Whether founded or unfounded, they are fears. But it's us who have to come out and encourage them.
The design process of these financial services must include the very people that are excluded.
For all my services or for whatever I develop, there must be a percentage that's deliberately being driven to encourage women to use that service.
Globally, everyone is trying to do something with that. Yeah, right now, my company does headhunting for Microsoft, Johnson & Johnson. They've had to set a whole structure of diversity and inclusion.
I personally want to think that actually, with the introduction of fintechs, naturally all genders have been included.
We need women who are already in the space to take the forefront and invite other ladies into the space.
Women are maybe people who are more likely to save and keep their money in an account for a longer period than a guy. How can we then incentivize them to, put their money there and keep it and make it make financial sense?
Like how you walk into a restaurant and everyone is really happy to see you and, you've come to take a meal. The banks should copy.
Understanding the customer as a first point is always very important.
If women are brought on board and, of course, time taken for them to be taught these particular financial principles, it will be a good start. I call upon fintechs, especially those in Uganda, to have more fintechies that are female.
From the word go, when you're young, when you're growing up, when you're choosing your career, you're going to find that certain careers have already been named or they've already been considered to be male-dominated.
HiPipo is pleased to present 40 Days 40 FinTechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, as it continues to lead the way in advocacy for the creation and dissemination of technology that enables financial inclusivity. The 40 Days 40 FinTechs is shining a spotlight on those that are breaking down digital barriers and bringing millions more on the continent into the transactional space and transforming their lives for the better. 40 Days 40 FinTechs is presented in proud partnership with Cross-Select Technologies, Modusbox, Moduloop Foundation, Cyber POC Academy, and Level 1 Projects.
My doctor, your health, anytime, anywhere.
My doctor, your health, anytime, anywhere.
Mumutima mulungi tonomya sebo kuleko kusale saloma ndi kuno mukwano nacho maximum to the world around your opponent. Talk for you, talk for you, talk for you. Balance what you say that kumutimba kusaba tomfuna nonyole no mutimba me heart weak Philip Portman mumutima mulungi tonomya sebo koleko kusale salo magi kuno mukwano nacho baby boli nage Wendy nawe boli baby boli nage Wendy nawe boli baby let's talk for you, talk for you, talk for you. Balance what you say that kumutima ole talk for you, talk for you, talk for you. Balance inamuko baby let's talk for you, talk for you, talk for you. Balance what you say that kumutima ole talk balance inamuko and baby you the baby for me earth lelo you the rider for me shirt good dabago you toto kano get sera chibele shirt come there for exercise I'm a go better so I take my line Baby, you're my sherry, baby, you're my boy. So no love alone. Baby, rolling down. Wendy now. Baby, rolling down. Wendy now. Baby, let's talk for you, talk for you, talk for you. Balance. What you say, that kumotima. Oh, talk for you, talk for you, talk for you. Balance in a muko. Baby, let's talk for you, talk for you, talk for you. Balance. What you say, that kumotima. Oh, let me talk. Balance in a muko. Mumotima malonji. Tanumi asebo. Kule koko sale saloma yi. Kuna mokono nacho. Mumotima malonji. Tanumi asebo. Kule koko sale saloma yi. Kuna mokono. Hey.
HiPipo is proud to present the 4th season of the 40 Days 40 FinTechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, which is leading the way in advocating for technology that promotes financial inclusivity. Since 2020, we've profiled over 100 FinTechs, and our latest season is shining a spotlight on those breaking down digital barriers and transforming lives for the better.
Hello there. It's the 40 Days 40 FinTechs, the 4th season again, that continues to tell prime stories which are transforming millions of people across Africa. This time, we are in Luenga district in Kinoni.
Asima Charles, the managing director, the manager of Rengo Development Circle Limited.
I'm Watugonza Elizabeth.
I'm called Johnny Matovu Sagala. I'm a commercial farmer in Luengo district.
My name is Jean Anthony Onyait. I'm the Chief Executive Officer and founder of Akelo Banker. And at Akelo Banker, we provide digital infrastructure that is used to enable millions of smallholders and MSMEs to access really important and sometimes life-saving products and services, such as access to inputs, extension services, tractor hire services, and they're able to access all these platforms, all these products and services on credit. In 2016, when we started our work, we went to Tirinyi specifically, and we met a lady called Akelo, who was a leader of a farmer group. As you may be aware, majority of smallholders, especially women, they have limited access to financial services. And really because they don't have infrastructure or they don't have the collateral that is needed. So Akelo herself, for her, she had collateral because the husband had passed on. So she's the one who was able to get the loan and was able to give it to the group members. Unfortunately, the members could not be able to pay the loan in time. And because of that, she was also not able to remit that money back to the microfinance. So the time we went that side, we found that Akelo had been arrested and her property was going to be taken away. Just imagine what would happen to the children. And with that pain, we decided to come and get the money which we had. So what was supposed to be a research now had to become a business. And we gave the company that name, of course, in respect of Akelo. So typically, Akelo Banker means a bank for people like Akelo who really want to see their production and productivity increase, but they do not have the resources and the information that can help them improve on their production and productivity. Because of what we do, we have been able to impact over 180,000 smallholders and MSMEs. And when I talk about smallholders, I'm talking about the farmers who are really toiling every day to produce what we eat. And you know how important they are for both the food systems, but also for the industries which need the raw material. I'm definitely proud to talk about a few of our clients whom we've been able to power. If you go to Eastern Uganda, I'll give an example of Achila Enterprises. It's one of the biggest supplier of inputs, and our platform has given them a large span of customers whom they have been able to supply the inputs on credit. When you go to northern Uganda, we talk about Oyam DFA is one of the biggest farmer organization, which not only produces grain, but they also get foundation seed. We've been able to get them, to link them to Makerere University, where they're able to get foundation seed on credit, and we're able to facilitate that. And with the foundation seed, they're able to give it to the farmer groups who are able to produce quality declared seed, which eventually then is accessed by multiple farmers. We have Overcomers Circle, we have Bulade Financial Services, who are definitely using our platform to be able to serve their clients even much better. When you go to, still within Central, when you go to Luengo District, we have Lwede, which is Luengo Development Cooperative Society.
The experience with the Akalo bankers, really they provided us with a system which we are now using, which is Quest Banker, and the system is doing well. They trained us. Whenever we want a refresher courses like trainings about Quest Banker, they come over and train us.
In every year, we have at least 5 transactions done by each of the farmer. So I'm talking about in the numbers of over 900,000 transactions happening within a given period of time. Or within a given year, and we have been able to power over $20 million worth of credit, which has been able to pass through the system for us to be able to facilitate the farmers to access the products and services which they need for their day-to-day operations.
They are my financiers. Whenever I have a problem with cash, I get a loan to boost my farming. Several loans I have got. Even now I have one which is running. I use that loan to buy fertilizers.
Butwamala okuterekebwa sente zaffe ne tulaba nga tusobola kutambula wonna w'ogendedde oyambibwa n'akasente ko kasangayo ne tusalawo tukolagane nabo mu kubeewolako era ne batukkiririzaamu.
So we are really operating across the country, and such clients who are cooperatives and circles, we have about 156 of them currently using our platform, and we are working further to make sure that we are able to even do that further for them to access more services and products from us.
Since we have the system, indeed it has helped us a lot. Why I'm saying it has helped us, you see, we have members who come from far. They are able to use mobile banking. With this system, they use mobile banking when they are in their localities.
Kati sente zo bwebanga tuzifunye ku masimu gaffe tusoka kufuna message. Kubanga tulina message n'omanya nti banyapprovinze n'osobola ogenda kufuna sente mu cash yo.
Payments I use Airtel and MTN.
We all know what they always call time value of money. When I need money, money should be available, but also the cost of me accessing money or affording money should no longer be an issue, because money is an asset. It is something, it's a factor of production. Someone needs that so that they can be able to use it at the right time. Now, with our digital platform and with the models that we have been able to put in place, a farmer, again, using the data-driven approaches which we have been able to integrate, is able to access a loan instantaneously using their mobile phone. So it can be a smartphone, they're able to access it. It can be a basic mobile phone, they're able to access it. If they cannot access cash, which definitely discourage, they should be able to access something in kind. So they should be able to access the inputs on credit. They should be able to access insurance as one of the things that we are providing them on credit. And they're able to make that collection or make the payment at the point of harvest.
Sometimes it's the network. It disturbs us a lot. If they can improve via the network and so on.
Kati sente ezo zo kyandibadde kirungi zigirenga ku masimu naye ng'oluusi obweralikivu bugenda ku message bazisindise naye neetatuuka. Kati tubadde tusaba bongeremukko batereze sobole okufunanga message ezo mu budde.
Financial inclusion or digital thrives on infrastructure. We are talking about internet itself. We are talking about access to mobile devices, especially for the women and the youth. And yet this is the population that we focus on, which could actually be the best users of the platform. The next thing is definitely literacy, knowledge on how to use the service, or even knowledge on where and how they can be able to access the service. 40 Days, 40 FinTechs is a very strong platform to bring the like-minded players into one place, to share ideas, but also to kind of devise means on how we can be able to deepen the financial sector. So in case you want to know more about Akelo Banker, feel free to go to our website, definitely, which is akelobanker.com. But also in all our social media channels, just go to @AkeloBanker.
Join us in this financial inclusivity revolution, presented in partnership with Level 1 Project, Cyber PLC Academy, Cross-Select Technologies, Infitex, Ideation Corner, and the Moduloop Foundation, with generous support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Follow #40 Days 40 FinTechs, #Level 1 Project to learn more and get involved in creating a brighter financial future for all. HiPipo is proud to present the 4th season of the 40 Days 40 FinTechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, which is leading the way in advocating for technology that promotes financial inclusivity. Since 2020, we've profiled over 100 FinTechs, and our latest season is shining a spotlight on those breaking down digital barriers and transforming lives for the better.
My name is Linda Ara. I am currently a student of Makerere University.
My name is Mbeza Rachel Lona, a student at Makerere University.
My name is Maria Vivian Aur.
I'm Ranga Aksam, CEO Aspen Technologies Limited, a startup company in Uganda, Kampala. Aspen Technologies Limited is a software development company that aims to create solutions to problems that are helping to change people's lives. The problem is with students, and we are trying to bridge the gap when students study. It's called an academic personal assistant bot, which helps students to access all the necessary resources directly from their chat box.
I remember in year 2, I was in a discussion with my friend, and then she tells me about IDA, this interesting app. So I get interested about it. So she gives me the number, because you literally get the number, save it as IDA, and then you send a message to IDA, and then it responds.
Initially, when we developed the academic personal assistant, that is AIDA at Makerere University, it was a free trial for a whole year for the students, and we had a number of 200 users. And those were the students at Makerere University. Basically, we started with courses, that is the College of Computing and Information Sciences. When we reached the year 2023, we added a payment gateway where students were paying 2,000 for the services they access per month. Since we are dealing with students, we didn't want to complicate this whole process for them. That's why we narrowed down to a price that is really favorable for everyone. So far we have 200 transactions this year.
What the academic personal assistant chatbot does is to help students. It's again challenging for all students to help students get all the required information from their school, including their grades, their results, the news, the notes. How it works is a student is required to provide, to add a number, a WhatsApp number to their chat, to their WhatsApp. You just add a number, we give you a link, you add that number. By just typing hi, it gives you a menu of all the details you need, like, hey, this is Ida, your academic personal assistant. How do you want us to help you? It's a chatbot. What it means for you as a front end, you're just chatting to a person. You're just chatting to a virtual person.
I found about IDA last year. I started interacting with it, I think, in the middle of the year. IDA has really been helpful because since mostly we use WhatsApp in our daily interactions, and whenever I wake up, we always interact with WhatsApp, IDA has been integrated with WhatsApp, and it has enabled me access all my school accounts. For example, the students portal, our Muwele portals, where we get our notes. We've been able to access all those accounts using IDA, which we can access on our WhatsApps.
Once you click on a service, it will check if whether that service, or if you're already subscribed or logged in. And then if you're not logged in, it will require you to provide login credentials. And then after you agree that as you're providing, it will tell you, do you consent that you are going to use this information to access your services? Once you consent, and then you accept that, yes, I want IDA to have access to my personal account, it will automatically log in. If you subscribe, then it will give you the service that you want. If you're not, it will tell you that you're going to have a subscription that you're going to pay. That's like depending on the kind of services you want. If it's 1K, it will be for a month. Then that means it will automatically, using that number that you've used to chat with, it will automatically give you a prompt to add money from your wallet. That's from your mobile money. You input your PIN, and then automatically, once we receive the payment, you receive the services from there. The solution aims at bridging the gap that, when it comes to making research, receiving your results, those things, it requires you to travel sometimes distances to go to those schools. But imagine you sitting at your phone, looking directly to your phone, just a mere type, and then every information you need, you get it immediately, right away, real time. Any changes that happens maybe at your school, any changes that happens on the internet, any changes that happens maybe in YouTube or what, that are related to your personal lifestyle, are brought directly to your WhatsApp, directly to the app, using our bot.
Instead of me going to my Mwele is a platform we use to get notes, and some lecturers also upload their marks there for coursework. I just go to IDA, and then I tell IDA hi, and then it will tell me, what do you want, like Mwele or the portal? Portal is where we can get our marks or pay tuition. So I tell, the first time I interact with IDA, I tell it I want Mwele because there was a coursework we had been assigned. So I interact with it, and actually I get the coursework on my phone.
The challenges that we are facing as a startup, one of them is market. Since we are venturing into an industry where there are very many competitors providing the same services that we are providing, it has really been challenging since very many companies don't have that perception of not trusting the early stage companies that are just coming up.
As Pen Technologies, we have the desire to impact. By that I mean we see that using the knowledge, we believe we have the positivity to create solutions that are going to help people in our community using the knowledge we've acquired from the university. Why do we need to go for employment, yet we can create employment, which can help people's lives?
The advice to my fellow students that this is really a helpful service that IDA gives to us. So I'm requesting all Makerere University students to please embrace it and put it to use, because it's really here to help us. We shall never have missing marks.
The 40 Days 40 FinTechs program greatly helps in putting out the FinTech industry because it showcases different companies, and different companies are out there but they are not known. And the 40 Days 40 FinTech program has really helped them put their products out there in a way that people who don't know about these products and services get to know about them. For more details, you can reach us at www.aspenuganda.com.
Join us in this financial inclusivity revolution presented in partnership with Level 1 Project, Cyber PLC Academy, Cross-Select Technologies, Infitex, Ideation Corner, and the Moduloop Foundation with generous support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Follow hashtag 40 Days 40 FinTechs, hashtag Level 1 Project to learn more and get involved in creating a brighter financial future for all.
How did you know it was the next song?
Injarana manama, mona malaya chisibi chitama. Napondoka, monyingo zana, napondoza. Kalamata, baby, you would Peregetia. Sika, sika, baby, you moko. Tukucha. Sisi, dina, so all I get day. I sing a lot of I talk about no more, keep it under. Talk about no more, keep it under. Talk about no more, keep it under. Don't tell nobody how I would separate. Keep it under. Don't tell nobody, keep it under. Talk about no more, keep it under. Don't tell nobody. Suvisa you will pass by. Susumono zonje kwese wase wajanga. Mole akagero kanambi onaga malayo kuminyona joango kuli rojango mahomo nawo mutakutuja gratitud kalamata baby yobude pelegetia sika sika baby yomuka tukuja sisi diramo sawala gide asigala ba tugamba no to go no more, keep it under. To go no more, keep it under. Tell nobody, tell nobody, keep it under. To go no more, keep it under. To tell nobody, keep it under. Tell nobody. One more time, yeah, keep it under. To go no more, keep it under. To tell nobody, keep it under. Tell nobody, don't tell. When you know now, every day I talk, from the water. Evidence you know, now you say, oh, I'm a dog with a cow. When you know now, every day I talk, from the water. Evidence you know, now you say, oh, I'm a dog with a cow. To go back no more, keep it under wraps. To go back no more, keep it under wraps. Even now, keep it under wraps. Don't tell nobody, don't tell, no. Keep it under wraps. Keep it under wraps. Don't tell nobody. Keep it under wraps. Hey, don't tell nobody, don't tell. Keep it under wraps. Don't tell nobody. Oh, don't tell nobody, don't tell. Little secret. Little secret. Don't tell nobody, don't tell. When you know now, every day I talk, but the water. Every day I see you, now I say, oh, I got to stop, oh, yeah. When you know now, every day I talk, but the water. Every day I see you, now I say, oh, I got to make a convert.
HiPipo Music Awards.
Give thanks to HiPipo and its partners, Modular Foundation, Cross-Select Technologies, the one project that they work with. Because I think actually even in the training, I've been told by the girls that they get the training from experts who are, giving them, world-class training from the latest technology. So I really appreciate that we have now our coders in Uganda who are young, who have world-class technology.
My name is Matthew Murunji.
I'm Hadija Athman.
My name is Mbaba Susan, and I am the team lead, Team Kameza, and we are working on an application that will help women save. It will help their saving culture improve. We are tackling a problem concerning saving and women accessing insurance, because you find that women spend most of their money buying basic needs and taking care of children and their households and they'll forget to invest or save for the future in case of an emergency. So what Team Kameza is coming up with is an application that will enable women save, and they can use this money when they need it, and they can also loan themselves amongst each other.
I am Bosa Roscoe.
Nambir Amina from Optech Solutions. We've come to present our project known as School Novas, basically as you hear the word, in education, targeting the girl child, because we've seen a lot of school dropouts during this lockdown. So we've decided to come up with an app which basically teaches students from home. So we are going to develop that app, we install it, then the learner gets it from the Play Store, installs. For School Novas, we are basically targeting, if your kid is good in science, let him or her first put aside science, then he focuses on math. That is our advantage. That makes us unique. And remember, we've said that it's cheaper compared to these other apps. You can find, like for Zoom, you pay 400 per session. But here we are saying, for us, we want to meet the parents' needs. We've seen that how it will impact on women. We've seen that many single mothers, the number of single mothers is increasing at the high level. And these single mothers also want their kids to attain that quality in education.
Hello everyone, I'm Ivan Ojok, part of the AgriConnect team.
Hi everyone, Mugisha Ivan Jalagatha, part of SkyCode.
I'm Tumhaise Maureen, the team leader of SkyCode. This application is basically there to empower women. That's why we came up with it. How? We found out that most women, especially in rural areas, they lack information about the agricultural produce. That's why most of them are unable to produce products that can outcompete the current market. Therefore, we came up with the idea to solve those problems. And how are we going to do this? We shall create some chat groups whereby all those farmers will come together, they share knowledge, which will improve on their skills. And also in that application, it's a mobile application, they'll be able to post their products that they are going to sell. In that way, they'll be adopting FinTech, because transactions will be made online. And also some of them, it will enable them to deliver products to other places, far places. That's the main aim of the application.
Hi, I'm Brenda Carol Kaganzi, and I'm a developer / Scrum Master of that group.
I'm Matim Joy Sandra, a developer / UI UX designer.
I'm Navas Deshanis, I'm a developer.
My name is Edith Ndagire, and I'm the team lead / engineer of Team Spec. But our project is called Online Garden. This online garden is going to be a platform between a consumer and a producer from the farm. Yeah, in Uganda, as we all know, most buyers, with the consumers, the last consumer, normally purchases goods from the market. So this app is going to be a website, though to a higher level after this, we shall take it to the mobile app. It's going to be helping the producer and the consumer get in touch so that we eliminate that exploitation of consumers.
I'm Ranga Aksam, software developer.
I'm Vivian Maria, software developer.
My name is Nante Zanuriat, software developer. I'm the team leader, again, team anchors. Our solution is to improve circle operations. Initially, circle operations are for savings and lendings. How are we going to improve the circle operations? It is a trick. Savings